Alrighty, what is up everyone? Y'all pop in here, somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. See if I got the volume right. And let me get the Whatnot stream going. We're going to be having giveaways over there. I'm going to do a little taste test. But we're going to start off. I've got a group that we're starting, a private group, and we're giving away lifetime memberships. Hey, what's up? So you can hear, let's see, that's Angel, thank you. And who's there? Crystal, how are you doing? So that's both on YouTube. Anybody from Facebook, if it's working on Facebook, give me a thumbs up. Check this out, guys. So that's with our new adapter. Ann says, yes, you can hear. Awesome, thank you. So that's the little adapters that we made. I'm going to get started over there and then talk to you both at the same time. So if you guys got any questions, look, we've got these microgreens going. I have a little video going back there if you guys haven't seen before. And that shows me putting together the containers with the self-watering adapters. Makes it all set and forget it. But if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I've been on YouTube and Facebook for like 9 years, right? And I'm starting a group. Everybody keeps asking me how to help them use social media to generate a little income. And you guys, if you've been here a while, you know that I've been doing this for about 2 years. I've been trying to help people. So we're finally putting together a group, and it's going to be a membership. It's going to be a paid membership, but I'm going ahead and starting before we get started when we're building it out. Deborah, thank you very much. So Facebook, you can hear. What is up? Who is that? Leon, how are you doing? I'm going to give away a couple of lifetime memberships over on Whatnot, but we've got a special where it's only $27 right now. And I've got the link. You know what? Facebook, I've got to paste it. On YouTube, the link is already pinned up there. But on Facebook, I have to keep posting it again and again. But it's going to be a lifetime membership. Once you're in for good. And we've already got a bunch of people from Whatnot in there. I'm going live over there again. Basically, the membership's going to be $35 a month or $1,200 for a lifetime membership. And for this week, up until this weekend, we've got lifetime memberships we're giving away for $27. So I got the link to that if y'all want to jump in. I just want to make it a no-brainer. You know, if you get in, you don't learn anything, you know, what do you lose? Like 27 bucks, right? But you're going to be in our group, and what we're going to do is help you learn how to use social media, and that's all social media. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I've got hundreds of thousands of followers like on all of those platforms. So I didn't just learn how to be a TikToker or a YouTuber or anything. It's using social media as a tool. So we're teaching other people how to do that too, and it's going to be a group. It's going to be an accountability group where we're going to teach you. There's going to be tutorials, teach you guys how to edit. If you've seen some of my videos, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. So we're going to be explaining it a little bit. I'm going to be talking about, you know, if you guys want to talk about like our stuff we got growing. I'm going to do a quick little taste test too. I got some cookies that came in from Crumb City. I will learn a lot from y'all. Yeah, definitely, Lynn. And we'll be putting a lot out. You don't have to join the group. We'll be putting a lot out, just information on my channels and that. But the group's going to be where we can go in. We're going to be having like Zoom meetings where a lot of you, sometimes I think what holds a lot of people back is they're a little apprehensive about being on camera. And then the other thing is once they do get on camera, then they run out of ideas. So we're going to be having Zoom meetings where we get together in private. And it's not like this where we're just going out to the internet, right? So strangers keep popping in and out. So we're going to be in private groups, and then you can come on and we can have like a Zoom meeting, and you get more comfortable on camera. And then you meet other people that you can collaborate with. And also we're going to be having, it's going to be like a content lab where we just keep coming up with ideas, because I come up with a million ideas and I can't do them all. So we're going to be giving people ideas in that too. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and hopefully it's going to help a lot of people. So while it's being built out, it's going to be built out this month. You guys get to get in for the pre-launch and actually help build it out, because I'll start putting the stuff out, and with your feedback, we'll go ahead and tweak it, kind of perfect it before we actually launch. All right, let me get the whatnot stream going. So I'm not going to abandon you guys. I'm just have to start this other camera. And let's see. Get that one going, and I get a giveaway. So we're going to be over there on Whatnot. I'll be doing giveaways too. Let me get it started. Jan Lee, how are you doing? Are you the first one in? What's up, everyone? We're getting started. Let me get, you guys know it takes me a while to get everything started over here, right? Deb, Mary, how are you doing? Digit Solutions. Hawili, Tabitha, Miss Arp, howdy, howdy. Orders, let's see, shows. Guys, I've got a whole lot of soy. That's all these microgreens, right, that we've got growing. I had to take this out. Watch, look at this, guys. This video is coming out like tomorrow, the next day. I had to pull it out from here because it was taking up like half of the rack. And we've been planting out all these, you know, we've been planting these on the show. And this was taking up all the room under the grow light. So look how big that is. That's all the tot soy. That's what seeds we've got here. There's a bunch of tot soy seeds in there. All right? We're going to be giving some of that away. But yeah, this is huge. We're going to go ahead and harvest that up. Toss it in some soup, salads. But we got, like, all this up here, it took up this whole space up here. Also, there's our new adapter. Hold on one second. I got to open the show. We'll get a giveaway going. So to start off, we'll have a couple of those, all right? And these are, like, easy to grow. Wow, that looks great. Whoop. All right, got a little echo there. All right, YouTube and Facebook, we're over on Whatnot, and we're having giveaways starting now. All right, that's the first giveaway, guys. And guys, everything over the weekend all went out this morning. So everything is in the mail and everything is on the way. And what's up, Reimagining Life? How are you? Raspberry Gadget. If you guys have any questions, we're going to be talking a little bit about our lifetime membership that we're going to be having. Let me pin that up here. Let's see, pin item. There we go. And we'll be having giveaways. I'm going to try some cookies real quick. If you guys, let me put... All right, there's Crumb City cookies. Lots of you guys went over there and rated with me. I'm going to try a couple of their cookies that just came in. All right, and all the people are popping on here. If you want some good cookies, head on over to that show. They're live right now, so if you click on that, you can head right over to their show, and they're live, and they're selling their cookies and that. I'm going to do a couple taste tests. And if you guys have any questions about the lifetime access here, put them in the chat. I just want to pop on so that anyone else, almost everyone signed up like over the weekend. We've had over 50 people sign up over the weekend. But like I said, this is going to be $27 up until Friday when I go live again. And it's going to go up to 47. And then the last week before we launch, it's going to go up to 97. So right now you're getting it pretty cheap. And like I said, I know most of you have been in there. I had the brown sugar cookie this week. Did you? It was good. The brown sugar, was it the Pop-Tart one? Here, let's see what I got. I had a big box. Should I try these or should I do a giveaway? Would anybody like a giveaway? Gadget Girl, welcome. Welcome in. Welcome to the club. Yeah, so you guys, like I said, the lifetime membership thing is like a no-brainer. It's 27 bucks. Once it gets going, it's going to be 35 bucks a month. So for the less than the price of 1 month, you're going to get lifetime access. And, you know, if we only meet a couple times a month or whatever, you know, it's going to be some place where y'all can come and ask questions about social media. It's going to be accountability. We're going to be helping everyone with it. Yes, yum. So try them. All right. Look, I've got, this one's called Banana Cloud. Pinky Promise. These are the Valentine's ones. So I'm gonna try this. This is White Veil. Excuse me. I'm gonna save this one. This one says Trail Mix, but it's got pumpkin seeds, pepitas and that on there. I'm gonna make a video. We've got a bunch of pepitas, so that's gonna be one thing, like as far as showing you guys how to make videos. I've got a bunch of pepitas in there. We're going to take it and use it to make a video with this. So that's going to be one of the first things that we do. So I'm not going to taste that one. We're going to save that. What else did I get? Ginger Snap. Maybe we'll taste that. I already tasted this. When we had Crumb City on our stream, it was on YouTube and Facebook. I actually tasted that. This one's pretty good. I might open that up. We've got this. But check them out. It's small business. We like supporting other small businesses. This is a homemade fudge. Hey, giveaway guys, it's 1 minute in the giveaway. Let's see what we got here. And over on YouTube and Facebook, I put a link to Etsy. You can get the lifetime membership over on Etsy. And it'll be an instant download. When you go and check out on Etsy, look for a little button. It'll have a download button, and it'll download one PDF. And on the PDF, when you click on that, it'll be a link to the Facebook group. It's going to be a Facebook group where we start out, and that's where I'm going to be dropping all of the updates and notices, like when we go live. And I'll probably make a post and like start getting people's emails and stuff too. We're going to have you on an email list so that the people that don't want to be in there all the time, I can just like email people like an update. Here goes the giveaway. All right, who's this? What is up? Marie's Pink Room. Y'all go check out Marie's Pink Room too. Hummingbird, 2 Hummingbird, as our mods. Reimagining Life, you're the first winner. Got a bunch of tot soy. So the people are just popping in here. We're giving away a whole bunch of tot soy seeds. Now this, usually we have them packaged up like this, like one portion for a size about like that, right? Anika, how are you doing? Welcome in. These are bigger bags. We're giving this away. We're going to give away a couple of bags. Now these are bigger, so don't take this and dump that whole thing into one of these little bowls, okay? In fact, I might put more in here. I think I've got one somewhere with, it's going to be about a tablespoon or more. So there'll be quite a bit of that in there. I'm so happy I got my new seeds. Julie Bone, you got your new seeds? Awesome. But see, I want you guys to have a lot of this because these are easy to grow. This is our tot soy. You can do like that. Like I said, start out like that, right? Then you can let it grow out a little if you want. This one right here, this one's done in that Tupperware container too. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this one's done in that Tupperware container, right? Oh, you got your invite card already? That was fast. And then, guys, look, I had to take it down from here. The people are just coming in here. Yeah, purple hearts in the chat for Nika. Guys, I had to take this down from here. It was just taking up too much space. It was taking up half the rack. And we've been planning stuff out, right? So I didn't have any room for it. So I had to take this down. We're going to harvest this tomorrow. But look at all that pak choi. I mean, it looks like, you know, little tiny heads of pak choi in here already. Or tot soy, rather. So this is what's in the giveaway. And then we've got seeds. I've got a lot of other stuff going too. Angie, so sorry. What happened to Angie? I'm here running my mouth, right? Yeah, the famous plant's gonna get harvested. Alrighty, let me see. I gotta catch up. Oh, I'm sorry, Angie. Aw. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just a couple months ago. We put down our last Chihuahua, and it was sad. We miss her. I think about her all the time, and you guys have seen her like on the show and that, so I know that's sad. But um, we still got some pictures of her. I have her like on my social media, and it pops up once in a while too. All right, guys. Like other people are popping in here. Most of you guys already know. Most of you guys in here already know Crumb City. But if you're new, you're popping in here and you haven't been over in Crumb City, go check them out. Look, this is homemade fudge. I'm gonna try that out. Oh, and you guys over on YouTube and Facebook, hello from Georgia, Alabama. I'd like to order the water adapter, but Etsy won't ship to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll get when we get card. It's all we can do just to keep up here in the United States. But if you go on Thingiverse and look me up, or DM me, I've got a couple of them up there. And if you can find somebody who can 3D print over where you live, then you can get some 3D printed. What's up? That's one of our channel members. Mary just bought the membership. Thank you, Mary. And welcome in. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, I've been doing it for about 6 years. I started way back when. It was called the Creator Spotlight Show, and we started helping creators. So we've been doing this years and years and trying to help a lot of them. And I figured out a whole lot of stuff about, what works and what doesn't work. And Melissa's asking about the membership. Yeah, I've got hundreds of thousands of followers on 4 different platforms. So it's not like I just learned how to be a YouTuber or TikToker or anything. It's that we use social media as tools for our business. And what we do is we're going to go and start a membership. It's going to be a private membership. It's going to be $35 a month or $1,200 for a lifetime membership. And we're giving away the membership right now for $27 because it's in pre-launch and we're actually building it out. I'm getting all the resources together. We're going to be making video clips that everyone can use if they want, if you're in the gardening space with us. So when I film my stuff for my channel, I'll film extra stuff and put it up so everybody else can. And I explain how people could use it the other night. We'll explain that. We're going to teach people how they can edit, like really simple with their phone. It's going to show everybody that just about anybody can just use the internet. It's a great tool. This is the greatest time in history, like to connect with people around the world, right? And whenever you can do that, you can make money at it. I got my stuff today. Thank you. I'm excited. Awesome, Dana. I'm excited for you. I've been loving the new videos. Thank you very much. Mike, let's see. The only mail I get excited for. Oh, thank you too, Hummingbird. Hey, let me try one of these cookies. Look. Now, if you go over to Crumb City, and I put them up there, if y'all can, one of the mods can just put Crumb City over there. They're live right now. You can go over. They're live and they're selling. Look, Claire, you got yours too? I'm surprised everything after Christmas, the shipping just picked back up really fast. That's awesome. But these flavors you can't get right now because they swap them out every Monday. So if you're going over there right now, they've got different flavors. Like this ginger snap. I tried this one a couple months ago. Fast shipping. I was surprised. Yeah, it is. Maria, can you announce Crumb City? It won't do it for you for some reason. I think I can. Let me see. Oh, let me get another giveaway going. All right, guys, you want seeds or do you want like these new adapters? Put adapters or put seeds. Thank you, Maria, very much. Thank you very much. Hey, my mods, you let me know if you guys want something extra in that, and I'll ship something to you too. Now he'll let me. All right, let's do adapters. How's that? All right, so these are the new adapters. Here, let me show you guys. All right, new people are coming in. Crumb City is right down there. We're gonna try some of the cookies. So these are the Valentine's ones. These are the ones that went out for Valentine's. And I got a bunch more. I ordered some today. I get the protein ones. I got the protein one, and I got some of those coming. And let's see, did the giveaway start? There's the giveaway. I'm gonna try this one, Banana Cloud. You get theirs, you can get it. These have like 1/3 the sugar of like the traditional ones out there, but you can keep them. I think they sit in the bag for a couple of weeks, just like this, or you can put them in the refrigerator. And then they said you can also put them in the freezer for like up to 6 months. Then you take it out and just toss it inside. Gibby, yeah, it's not a seed Gibby. This one's going to be, right? Yeah, adapter. We're going to be giving away 2 of these. So we've got, that's what we're growing, those pea shoots. Here, look how big this one got. So that's what you can grow with it. Oh, and here's our other microgreens. You guys saw this just the other night, right? See the little roots are coming down the bottom now? Those will be ready to harvest in a few days. And that's with the shallow adapter. Look, and I got a bunch of these little small 16-ounce ones because look at this one here. How big that is? That's ready to harvest, right? You're ready to harvest that? Look, there's still half a thing of water in there. So I didn't refill this. I didn't do anything. Just set it and forget it. We filled this up, put them in. It grew this big, and you still have that much water. So there's no refilling. It's just set it and forget it. So we've got another one started here. All you do is soak your peas, take them, drop them in here. I just dropped these in from the other night. Remember I showed you I had some soaking? All right, see? No roots, right? There's little peas in there. You want to soak your peas, take them, soak them overnight, and you can leave them in the jar another night. Just take them and rinse them and dump them out. And then they'll sprout little tails like this. And if YouTube and Facebook can see, you guys see the little tail on it? So when they sprout like that, toss them in one of these cups, right? Fill it up with water. Leave it covered. Then they'll get to be about this big. How high do you fill the water? In the beginning, just fill it all the way to the top, right to where it touches. Don't go way past the white, just to where it just touches, or it's just below it. The roots will go down, it'll find it. And this is going to be enough to grow your entire thing of peas. And then that's where you leave it, and you're going to get that. It's that easy. Anywho, so I planted a bunch of them out. This is what's in the giveaway. Alright, got some seeds in there. This one's just arugula. How long do you leave it covered? They'll be pushing up on there. Just look, when they get a little big, just pull it off. I don't have any set rule. I just look, when they start to sprout, they're still yellow. They're going to be saying, let me out of here. And they want to be green, pull the lid off. So I've got some more of the top soy that we're giving away, and arugula sprouting over there. Let's see, let me go back to, hi, does the new adapter work for arugula seed? Yeah, I've got some arugula planted right now, so we'll see within a week. The ones I usually slip through, thanks. Yeah, and what we're doing is using this. And I've got the little makeup remover or nail polish. That little 2-inch one fits right in there. Okay. Or you can take a 3-inch one and just cut it down. And you don't even have to cut it down. You can just squeeze it in there. I think I've got, here. Right, that's the 3-inch one, right? You just push it in like that. So you don't even have to cut it if you don't want. You know, the only reason why you have to do it is you want to be real, you know, technical about getting it. You know, some people are just like that. And it fits right into these. This is the ball mason jar. But I went and ordered a bunch of these generic ones. Oh, DigiSolution, you almost won that. Ashley, congratulations. You got a set of adapters. They'll also fit into this one. That's one of the generic ones. See, there's no writing on it. Cool deal. So YouTube and Facebook, you can jump over. Do you have them under lights? Yeah, I just have the lights off right now because it'll be too bright behind me. Here, watch. See, so if I had 2 of those on when I'm trying to stream, it'd be a little too bright, right? So guys, the lifetime membership is going to be up until this Friday. It'll go up to 47. So right now it's 27. Jan Lee wants a pea gravel grow update. This one's with pea gravel. See the roots? So this one is with the deep one. So Tatsoi, when I go to harvest this, you know, we're just gonna grow microgreens. Right after we grow microgreens a couple times, then we might go ahead and let them grow out to baby greens. But right now we're just doing microgreens. So this one was deep. I didn't even make the shallow one yet. So I put pea gravel in here. And I just kept that, kind of dampen that. And this one I am having that touch the very bottom there. But that one seems to be going all right. And this is when it's cold. Today was our first day where it's warm. And we actually took off our sweaters and everything. Oop, I almost dumped over my cilantro. It's not sitting up there. Got a little cilantro growing in a cup. Cool deal. So YouTube and Facebook, if you jump over, I've got whatnot. Let's see. All right, that's the Etsy. That's the lifetime membership. If you want to jump over to whatnot, let me drop this one more time. I'll be right with you guys on whatnot. I have my peeps on social media here. Let's see. So maybe use half the pack of seeds for those adapters. Yeah, I'd go with only about half. And this for whatnot, this is where we're having the giveaways and that over there. Which means we got to start a giveaway, right? Okay, this is another set of these adapters. Okay. Ready? Go. Alright, so that's for another set of adapters. And if you guys want, I'll run these a couple times if anybody wants those. They're not for sale on YouTube yet. I don't have them in my Etsy shop. I don't even have them up over here. So the only place to get them is when we auction them and run them off. And we're just having a hard time just keeping up with that. So when we get caught up with everybody, we'll go ahead and put them in the shop where it'll be for sale. So YouTube and Facebook, they've been waiting for it. Reimagine Life, what's going to be the membership? What's going to be in the membership? Reimagine Life, it's going to be, the first thing is you're going to be in a private group, private Facebook group. And that's where I'll put updates and everything. And I can just go live in there if we need to. We're going to be having Zoom meetings. So people who don't know how to edit and film and all of that, we're going to be on there so they get more comfortable on camera. It's going to be an idea lab to give people ideas on what to do. I've been working with creators for years and helping them with social media. And the one thing I found is that I used to go on and just teach them technical stuff. But right now you can go Google stuff and you can go on ChatGPT and things and say, how do I start a YouTube channel? You know, when should I post to Instagram or whatever? Most of the technical stuff you can find out, and we'll teach you how to do that and where to find everything. But then the one thing that kind of holds everybody back so that everybody just doesn't look like the same thing. You know, they're all not just posting the same thing. It's coming up with like original ideas and actually posting stuff. So it's going to be an accountability thing too. So we're going to get people and say, hey, did you post? And we're going to give you ideas. I'm going to give people content that they can use. So like I said, when I film my stuff, I'm also going to film some without me in it, where it's just this. You guys have seen some of my videos. I'm not even in it. You just see my hands. And then we're also going to see, I didn't get notified. Tari, oh no, reseller, what is up? And we're also going to be making posts on templates on Canva. Show you guys how to use that if you want. And then you can take those posts and everybody can mix them up so we're not posting like the same thing. And we're going to give you ideas and content that you can actually put up. So that's going to help all the people that are in the garden space, especially all of our people who are gardeners, especially the people who've been running channels and aren't getting anywhere. I've seen so many creators that have been just posting content for years and years and years and never get anywhere. So we want to help people do that. And it's all going to be in a membership. And the membership's basically on its own when it's by itself. When we first start, it's going to be $35 a month, which is like nothing. You know, I'm paying like $20 a month just for music and that I can use so that I don't have to mess around worrying about copyrights. Psycho Case, what's up? Will we be able to download the Zoom videos if we won't be there live? Yeah, I just have to remember. So when we start, you guys remind me, and we can actually record the Zoom meetings, and then I can download it, and I'll actually take those and upload them into the private Facebook group, and then whoever can't make it can watch those. Just got in. Thanks so much. Let's see. Yeah, everybody say hey to Anika and Angie. Everybody condolences. She just lost her doggy and that, and which that just makes me, I keep thinking about my little Teachy. So mainly for gardening space. No, I'm starting with the gardening things just because that's what I'm doing. But that's what we're doing like this. So I'm going to do the cookies, right? So I'm going to show you guys like basically how to edit, and all of the stuff that I teach you can translate into anything. Bike riding, you know, hang gliding, whatever you do. But I've got one cookie here that's like, this one says trail mix. I'm not going to open this up. It says trail mix, and see it's got little pumpkin seeds. I've got a bunch of, we call them pepitas or whatever in the house. I'm going to make a video with this and have the pumpkin seeds with it and show you guys this. And instead of just taking it and making a quick video, I'm going to show you guys the steps that I go through like to film. And then once you watch it, and then we're going to go through the editing process, and I'm going to show you like an easy way to edit. Once you guys get into the workflow and you understand it, then it becomes second nature. It's like easy. Oh, we got a giveaway going. 10 seconds. And then you guys watch stuff. The reason why I'm doing like this, so we're going to be doing the cookie thing. And I like this because I want y'all to go watch. Raphael, congratulations. I want you guys to watch like them. They're over there. This is a couple, and they're like near and dear to our heart because it's like me and my wife, you know, we're working together. We're entrepreneurs. We've been working together for many, many years. And then we see another, you know, couple doing the same thing. It's awesome. And they're doing things the right way. Just watch them. And that's what I've done over the years. Is just you find other people that are doing, you know, stuff like you. And you can emulate like what they're doing. They're doing things the right way. They're growing a community. They're always really helpful towards everyone. They're, you know, super nice. But look, this is, I'm going to try, this is called the White Veil. It's like a Mexican cookie. The big cookies. Right now they're live. I think I can put this on there. And they're actually selling their stuff over there right now. All right, there you go. So if you're new popping in here, go pop over there. I'm going to try a couple of these. You know what? I've got sandwich bags because I'll save it for later. Oh, that one's good. Soft tender cookie, toasted pecans. I was 14, I moved to Albany, Georgia, which is, I think, like the pecan capital of the world. The fur baby, not much work. Yeah. Sweetened and generously rolled in powdered sugar for a snowy finish. See the center? It's nice and soft. That one's good. I love pecans. We grew up. Well, it's funny. So I'm talking my mouth full. That one's good. I'm going to save some for later. We moved up to Albany, Georgia. I was born in Miami. And Miami is all like palm trees, right? Coconut trees and stuff. Hibiscus. We move up to Georgia. There's pecan trees everywhere. There's orchards, right? And I almost want to go bake cookies. Yeah, bake some cookies. Go check these out. Chocolate-based cookies. Yeah, I don't have any of those right here. Yeah, I do. This one's, I'll open that one next. This one's not their dark chocolate. It's kind of a, looks more like a milk chocolate one. The Pinky Promise. I'll try that one. But they've got a couple other ones. I think, I'm not sure, but I think they use black cocoa. And it's a really, really dark. That one's good. Pecans. Oh my God. Which is kind of like the cocoa that you, I think is used to make like Oreo cookies. That real dark chocolate. That's what theirs is. This one's called Pinky Promise. But yeah, y'all go check them out right now. I have a pecan tree, but I also have dogs that poop. Oh man, yeah. But yeah, we went up there and there's like pecans everywhere. You go out to the park or the library and they have pecan trees. And I don't know how it is now because we moved away many years ago. But when we were kids, you could go out there and if it was on public property, you could walk around and just pick them up and eat them. So we would go around, we'd have loads, we'd take bags, and my mom would gather all these pecans. We'd be out there like kids seeing how many pecans we could get. And my mom would go home and crack them, and then ship them off to like all the family all over the world. Well, not all over the world, Hawaii and that, all over the United States. Believe it or not, that was like my very first job was picking up pecans. That's why I like that one. Hey, this one says a Hershey cocoa base. Yeah, see, it's not quite as dark. I've been searching for the best lettuce to grow indoors, like Paris. Yeah, what kind of lettuce do y'all grow? I've used black seeded Simpson. This says a Hershey cocoa base with strawberry icing, house-made fudge, and strawberry bits. So that's the homemade fudge and strawberry bits. Oh, cool! Like little bits of strawberry. Ready? Ooh, look at that! I used to have pecan trees, and people would ask if they could buy them. I would just tell them to go get what they wanted. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. We went up, we thought if it was in public where you could walk, you could just get it, right? Black seeded Simpson, sweet or bitter. It's kind of sweet, you know, if you let it go, we're using it as a cut and come again. So as it grows bigger, it can get a little bitter. But when it's, ooh, this is like a friggin' brownie. Right? So if you want anything, like I said, you can't get these. I think they're out of these. They just changed up their thing this Monday, right? They just changed up, so all the new flavors in. I just ordered another protein cookie. They've got the Graham Slam, a pumpkin chocolate chip one. They've got all kinds of stuff like that. So if you go to Crumb City, they're live right now. Let me try that. Yeah, I'll put them in here again. They should allow you to just like leave this pinned as long as you want, not have to do it over and over. There you go. So people can go over there. I miss you so much. What is up, Barlow? How are you doing? Oh man, that's like just like a brownie. Then you know the edge of the brownie where it's like crispy? It's just like a brownie, but then it's got a little strawberry. It's not overpowering. This is what I like about theirs. Like you get the stuff from the store and our taste like here in America, they just bombard us with salt and sugar and everything, right? Everything you get is just like, and I stopped eating like a whole lot of processed food. So I really don't go get cookies and stuff from the store anymore. I used to like eat a ton of, what's those, Little Debbie's and all of that. We haven't bought any in years. I don't even any of those. So something like this is like a treat. It's not real sweet. The flavors are very subtle. Yeah, exactly, Janley. That's awesome. That's got a little strawberry flavor in it. So these are their Valentine. So make sure I don't waste it on and save it for later. All right, here's another one. I'm gonna be full. Yeah, so I think they're live right now. I think they said they're live at 7:30. All right, guys, this one says soft banana base, a layer of our thick vanilla frosting, crushed vanilla wafers, and chocolate nibs, or cocoa nibs. I'm going to get graham crackers all over. Show you that. Look how thick they are. YouTube, Facebook. This is if you're going over to Whatnot. I think you can go to Crumb City. I don't know if it's Crumb City Cookies or just Crumb City. Yeah, Crumb City Cookies or something .net. And you can actually buy them online. But if you go over to Whatnot, they have like an auction. Let's see. So were they 6 and 7? Yeah, I think it's 6. I think 7 is like the gluten-free options, the protein ones where you have to add extra stuff. Protein powder is like really expensive. But the people over on YouTube and that, I should get you Crumb City's affiliate link. Because if you go to Instagram, look up Crumb City on Instagram, okay? YouTube and Facebook. And go to their bio. If you guys haven't been on Whatnot before, go up on their bio and they've got a link to their Whatnot. You get $15 off their shop. So that means you can go into their shop. You can go get a couple of cookies. What's it, $6 times 3, 18. So you get $15 off. You can get 3 of these big old cookies for $3 plus shipping and that. But yeah, they're soft in the middle. Oh, that's good. That's like, you get a little bit of banana flavor. It does taste like the banana pudding with the, what's that, vanilla wafers. It's got the vanilla icing on there. But it's kind of just like eating the banana pudding. That one's awesome. I know, like 2 for $10 membership sounds good, cool, Mike. Let's say, what have you found to be the best platform for building community? For building your community, to me, Reimagine Life, I like using all the platforms, but it depends on like how you're going to be putting your content out. All of them work a little different. And I like to teach people how to put the content cross-post it, because some of the content you put out on one is not going to work as good as another one, and you can't really tell until you like do it a while and you kind of find out how everybody like reacts to things. The people like on TikTok, it's kind of changing. Back when they first started, everything was like all these quick little videos, right? So you could grow a following, but it wouldn't necessarily be a community. But like Facebook, I like you can build a community. I love all the people on Facebook and that. And then you can have them go over, you can start a Facebook group right there on Facebook. Most of the other ones, like I have to start a community. I can actually have my own, but it'll be like on a separate platform. So when you try to build and when you grow your following and then you try to move some people over, you know, if they have to leave a platform, some people don't like to do that. Angie says a lot, said whatnot. This is the best place I've found so far. Over the years, we're doing this for 9 years. These are like the friendliest people and people helping each other. KK, how are you doing in 4 Cheese? What is up? But, hey, good Monday night. Yep. Yeah, so we're just popping on here. Like I said, if anybody, I want to let everybody know about the lifetime access. So if they want to jump on before it goes up to 47. And we're trying some of Crumb City's cookies. I'm eating more of the banana one. I said I went through 3 cookies. Oh, I need a spoon. I should have did that. Look, this is a fudge. Oh, that smells good. I don't have anything to dip in here. I might need to go get a spoon. The banana, it's like banana pudding with the fudge. I think that would be awesome. Anyhow, yeah, like go check them out. Y'all want another giveaway? I went over there. They are lit tonight. The cookie people. Are they? They having fun? They're going to have one thing. All right, what do you want? Adapter or seeds? They're going to have coming up this weekend after, let's see, Valentine's Day. So on the 15th, they're going to have a build your own cookie. So people are like bidding on a cookie. And they're going to have the base and then a bunch of toppings. Seeds, adapter, either seeds. All right, let's see, what did we just do? An adapter. Let's do one more adapter. It's going to be both of these. Y'all let me know if you want like the original adapters too. I can always get those. All right, that's going to be the adapter. And remind me on the next one we'll do seeds, okay? Who's that? Serena, how you doing? Jan Lee, thumbs up. All right, that one's good too. I've got these. I've got like 40. I want like a pack of 40. So what we're going to be doing with the like 40, I put them in there. And that's why basically I'm going to show you guys. See, we're going to be doing videos. Somebody Reimagined Life asked if it was like basically for garden people. I'm just telling people right now, and that's one thing that we teach in this group too, is that you have to like focus and target people. So we're going to be having a lot of gardening stuff. Is just to help people, because most of the people who pop in right now at first are going to be people who have been following me on YouTube, Facebook, and whatnot. And when we start growing, when I start just pushing it out and just advertising to the general public, there'll be a lot of other niches and everything. So that's what, this is one thing. I'm just having fun because I just love them. I love the product. So I'm making the cookies, and this is what I want you guys to learn too, because if you pick a niche, like mine's gardening, right? Now imagine what have we been doing? We've been putting plants in a nutrient solution in that, right? No pumps, no aeration, no EC meters, no measuring your pH, you know, no weeding, no tilling, none of the stuff in regular garden. So we don't really have a whole lot to talk about. And I've still been making content for 9 years, and you still evolve and everything, right? So let's see, cookies I would have trouble controlling myself. Yeah, I got a pack of 40 cookies. What I've done was I put a couple in the refrigerator and I put a lot in the freezer, so you can freeze them, and we'll be bringing them out, and that's what I'm going to be showing people in the group too. Since I love them and the product, I don't mind like promoting them in that. We're going to be making videos with it. If you guys saw some of my videos, and when I teach you like some of the practices and how to do it, you'll be able to think how you can do it with your own stuff. So I can show stuff with the gardening first. I'm going to be doing stuff with the cookies. And if we find anything else, I used to do with other gardeners. There was a donut shop over here. I would just go pick up donuts, and I would pick their stuff up and come back and make like videos and that. They had like something called a collage or something. It was like a pig in a blanket. So it had nothing to do with my channel, but I'd do that. And that way you can practice your craft and get better at it. You're developing a skill, and you won't burn out, because if you get into just like gardening, right? It might be fun, and you're filming, making videos. You do that. Next month, another month, another month, another month, another month, right? Another year, 2 years, 3 years. Then get a little monotonous, and that's why people burn out. But if you're starting a business and you're doing this, if it's just a hobby and you just do it and you get tired of it, you quit, right? If you're doing it for a business, you're gonna have to keep doing it over and over and over. And then if you're practicing like your days off, you're just like practicing filming and trying to get better at things, and you're still doing it, sooner or later you get tired. So what I like to do is go get other things, like I said, things that I like, and film and make something where I just have fun at it and put it up. And it doesn't, like, if I put a video of a cookie on Keep On Growing, it doesn't really do anything for my channel, right? And I can have videos that get like 1 million views or something, and I'll do something like that. I know it's not going to, I'll get a couple thousand views or whatever. It doesn't move the needle, but right? But you still do it because it's something that's a little different. And it also helps, like all of us, the more things that we do, if I come on and just do plants, then all you know is just plants about me. But then like you guys saw, like steampunk, right? Some people like steampunk. Some people like other things. So you get a deeper connection with people, and you don't have to worry too much about, the one thing why people burn out is they tell them, pick a niche, stick to that. What I do is you pick your niche or whatever you like. If something works, right? Lean into that. Keep doing that. But pepper in your other stuff and have fun. Somebody says spice of life, right? You're a giver out there spreading the love. Awesome, Jerry. Thank you very much. I try my best. What great ideas. Love that. Yeah, so this is see, everybody's worried about, before it's vanity metrics, it's just putting out stuff, and like everybody will see, like, you guys don't need like if I got 100,000, 200,000, whatever followers, you guys don't need that. The algorithms, they've been working on it for years and years, and creators used to get upset because at first you'd be putting out stuff. Here goes the winner. They'd be putting stuff out, and it'd go out to their JR. Congratulations. What was that? That was the adapter. I said there'd be seeds next. Let's do seeds. We'll double tap if you want seeds. All right, we're going to be sending you a bunch of these top soy seeds. I'll probably fill these up a little bit more. All right. You guys are going to like this. Like I said, you take this. Look, even your microgreens. Take that. Have your soup. Take some of that. Just toss it on it. Take some. Like this is all nice and ready to harvest, right? You can leave it growing. We will actually come in and take a little handful of this. Like we've got some out there and it's harvested. We don't do the whole thing at one time. We just come in and grab what we need. And then this is fresh and it keeps growing. That way when you go to use it, it stays fresh and it's not sitting in your refrigerator for a long time. All right, so that giveaway is going. Let me move this. Anyhow, so that was those cookies. I'll try one more. So I know most of you guys have already been over there to Crum City, but these just came in the mail. I was just sitting there, saw the mailman pull up. I said, I'm going to go try those. I tried this one before. Let's see if it's, look, that's a ginger snapped. See how soft it is in the middle? Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, Facebook, YouTube, like I said, you go check out their Instagram, look up Crum City Cookies, and they've got their, in their bio, they've got a link. It's their affiliate link. If you click on that and it goes over to Whatnot, you click on the Whatnot one, it said, I think he put get free cookies or something. You get a $15 credit. You can go in their shop, and they've got all these as buy one now. They don't have the ginger snapped. They rotate out their stuff, so they got a bunch of new ones on Monday. I can't remember all of them. I know there's a pumpkin chip, chipwrecked. I think that's a chocolate base with the chocolate chip cookies. I'm eating the middle part. My 13-year-old started about it. Awesome. Who's that, Miss Art? We love it when kids start growing. I like ginger snaps. Are usually like really crunchy. I like that. That was real soft in the middle. some, I think, cardamom. And it's not like overpowering. Like somebody said, the flavors are real subtle, but you can definitely taste the ginger in that. Wow, that's good. Almost every week, I think they have like gluten-free options. There was a gluten-free chocolate chip one, or I think Dirt Road or something is one this week. But that one's good. Saving that too. I'll let you know how the fudge is. I save that. We're going to do a video and have that in it. That'd be pretty cool, right? Like dipping a little fudge on there. Let's see, did you auction a box of defects? No, I didn't. Hey, listen. This is what we're going to do with the defects. All right? Last time I did it and the auction, like, people started bidding, they went up kind of high. I felt kind of bad because, like I said, it's the defects, right? That's what we're going to do. I'll see how many boxes I'll make. I might split them up. Y'all let me know. I'll see what's left. I ship some out. Send with the membership maybe. The defects. I don't have that much. We had like 50 people join the membership already. That's a good idea though. But here, I'm going to do a flash sale. Alright. So you see the box of defects? Don't buy it yet. It's 10 bucks. I would split them. Alright, let's see how many we can split for. My gluten-free ones are double crunch, white chocolate and Cocoa Loco. Oh, the Cocoa Loco fudge. That one sounds good. I think I've got one of those in the fridge. Monk fruit candy ginger. Oh, that sounds awesome, Miss Art. I'm going to have to learn how to do that because I've used monk fruit. That's one thing where I cut down on the sugar in that. And I've been using monk fruit and that candy ginger. We love ginger. That just sounds awesome. This was incredible. The box of defects is listed in the shop. I tried to buy, but it just saves it. Okay, yeah, don't buy it yet. What we're going to do, like I said, I'm going to make a couple boxes. I'm going to hit flash sale. Okay, for $1. And it's whoever's quickest with their finger is going to get it. Okay? I can't... I don't know. That just sounds like fun. And then whoever wins just gets it for $1. How's that? Does that sound cool? Did silly phone. Raspberry! Congratulations! Raspberry! I like that name. Well, that was good. I want to take another bite of that ginger snapped. Guys, here's some more seeds. There's more of this. And if you're just popping in here, Rayfell, what is up? Alright. Tot soy, like I said, we planted this. You guys have been like, I've been planting like these, doing demos and that, right? So you guys saw me actually plant this out. This is that tot soy. Right? And this one we planted. This one has got to be going on like a month. One of the first ones y'all saw me plant. This is in one of those Tupperware containers too. You can't hardly even see it. Let me know if you can see the Tupperware container under there. Can you see it? There you go. See all the roots? Alright? That's a tot soy. Here, the people who weren't here in the beginning. That's the last look at it. It was sitting up there, remember? It was taking up all the space, so we need space, so we're going to harvest this. Does it taste like bok choy? Yeah, except it's got a little bit more of a peppery flavor. Not like, it's not strong like a pepper flavor, it's just a little more peppery. I think it's more in the mustard family. But this is how easy it is to grow. And these, like I said on the video up here, I forgot to push play. See that container down there? You'll see me putting it together one up there. That's this here. So we got that tot soy. We'll be giving that away. Let's see. Can you saute it? Yeah, definitely saute it. You saute it, and look, I get right in the way. I say watch a video, and I get right in the way, right? So guys, I'll be getting I'll put some more pictures up there of all the stuff we've grown over the years with the bigger containers and everything. Well, I feel like taking a nap. I just had a big snack. Very good steamed on spaghetti and lasagna. Awesome, that sounds good. Anybody else, let everybody know how you're doing your microgreens and all that too. So, this new one, do y'all want me to run a couple of these? We run a couple of those if you need. Ate too much. Yeah, I'm used to, like I said, I don't eat a whole lot. So what we do is I've been like, if I get one of those cookies, I put it, I open it up and put it in a bag, and this much, like that's how much I eat out of like one. Oh, defects first, right? I've got this many. I sent somebody, one of you in the chat, I sent you some. Somebody asked for it. I sent you a couple. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's about 12. See, it's like this one didn't finish printing. So 12, there'll be like 4 in each. Here, I get a little box. We'll actually put it in there. We'll do 4 and 8. I usually don't, we don't have too many defects. It's like once in a while, the breaker trips and the power goes out, and then it starts again. Let's see, which 3D printer do you recommend? Jerry, it depends on what you want to do. If you're really getting into 3D printing, or if you just want to just print stuff like me, if you're really getting into 3D printing, they've got all the big Prusa and Bamboo Labs and things like that, and those are like over $1,000. I don't want to spend that much just to try something, and they've got bigger beds than that. This one just has a 220 by 220 bed. Here, I can show you about how big the bed is on it. I'm using Adventurer Flash Forge, Adventurer 5M. That's as big as the plate is, right? So I didn't need anything to print like a big cosplay thing or anything. So I got one like that to start, and it's been working well. So we start with a Creality, and that's with the Ender series and all of that. Those work good, but when we tried to repair them whenever something would happen, because we've been doing this over 2 years now. Here goes the winter. We started having trouble getting parts for it. Whoa, Nate! Congratulations. So we couldn't get any parts, and the parts were getting expensive. So, and it was taking like weeks and weeks to get it. We're used to like going on Amazon and ordering stuff, right, and being here in a couple of days. And we ordered these Adventurers and that. I looked first for like parts. I could find like parts. So these guys, the Adventurer 5M right now, because they've got a Pro series that's more expensive. It's enclosed. I don't need all the fancy stuff. They've got some that you use. You can put like 4 different colors of filament in and make all these multicolored things. My things, I've got all my machines just got white on it. I just decided we're just going to make it nice and simple. What do you think if we did like green or something? They have different, I just think that it would be harder to get sometimes. So I wanted to get something basic where the supplies were easy to get for me. These right now, they're cheaper than like when I bought them. They're down to like $238, which is like almost nothing for like a 3D printer. And this one, the Flash Forge, the Adventurer, I got it and I set it up in 15 minutes. It comes almost completely assembled. There's a little spool holder to hold the filament. You screw on the back, takes like 10 seconds. And then attaching this, I think they made it where the screen's actually attached already. Before it wasn't attached. the screen comes screwed. It slides into one of the top bars, but it's just sitting on the side, and it's attached with a bracket. You take it off that bracket, pick it up and slide it on, and unscrew the mounting bolts, and basically it's ready to go. And you turn it on and run the calibration, and within 30 minutes I was like printing stuff. And I don't really know that much about 3D printing, so I like those. And also this one's a high-speed printer, and it just fits all my needs. Awesome, thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem. All right, guys, look, 1, 2, 3. We'll just do 4, and then the last one we'll have. Might be one of those or one of those, but these are just defects. So there's going to be 4. I'm going to run a flash sale. Everybody get ready. There's only going to be 3 boxes, I think. I think I put that in there. Let me go see. All right, it says 4 available. I've got 1, 2. Oh yeah, I gave somebody some already. 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll do 3, and I'll make 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's going to be 3. All right, there's only 4 available, and it's going to be $1. All right, and it's going to be whoever can just get it the fastest. So these are the defects. As long as you know you're getting a defect. Like I said, I don't know why some of these, my son even put it over there as a defect. It's just a little different color. Right there. It's where it stopped with the filament and we started with another one. So usually I figure people don't mind that. You know, I use that, but he put it aside. So they still work. We hate to just throw them in the garbage, but you know, if this doesn't meet his standards or whatever, he tosses them to the side. So it's going to be 3. Get your fingers ready. There's 4. It's going to be $1. $1. Ready? Let's see. Still, yeah, the lifetime thing is in the buy it now. I think I've got it pinned down below. So I'll pin it back right after we start this. All right, flash sale. Everybody get your finger if you want it. Remember, it's just a defect. There's 4 of them. Ready? There you go. $1. Leclerc, Psycho Case, 2 Hummingbird. All gone? All right, cool. Any new prototypes in there? No, I didn't have the new prototypes in there. We didn't mess up too much on those yet. Give us time. Give us time. Awesome. All right, guys. Yeah, let me check YouTube, Facebook. How you guys on YouTube and Facebook doing? Inspirational. I wish I had so much green stuff to eat. Isn't it good? Yeah, but look how easy this is. Who's that, Kathy? Look, with this adapter, you grow those over and over. Hey guys, I don't know where you live, but if you have upscale restaurants, there's chefs out there would pay high dollar for this. And you guys saw me grow this. I mean, you guys saw me plant this out like last week, right? And this isn't, if you go into all the other microgreens, you're talking about getting soil, go look at videos, all the microgreen growers, and they're telling you all these things you got to do to start a microgreen business, right? Look, you can do this. We're going to do this. Look, we've got some right up here. Mason jars already started, right? I planted out a bunch more. All right, there's a bunch like that. There's some more peas, the deep ones, and I've got arugula, bok choy, or the tatsoi. And we're going to go ahead and fill this up with like all the mason jars. We've got the little smaller ones. I went and got, look, Walmart. This was 14 bucks. So don't get them on Amazon. Ball mason jars on Amazon are like expensive. This was 14 bucks for 12 of them. We're going to plant out a lot more. I'm going to fill this up. And if you live somewhere, and some of you have been following my channel, you're already microgreen growers and that, and some people do it just as a hobby. You can go out to the farmer's market. But chefs love this stuff. I mean, they would pay high dollar for that, right? In fact, I might show some chefs how to grow their own. But you can make a business just doing that. and just taking that around and doing pea shoots. Then if this all starts to turn out right, see this is where we're growing that. Then you don't have to worry about doing with, imagine you've got a whole room. Some people start in like their closet or their basement. They've got like these racks, and you've seen the 10, 20 trays, right? And you fill them all up with soil. You pack down the soil, you put all your seeds, you're watering it and everything, right? Then when you harvest it, this is what a lot of them don't tell you. And I hear them because they'll have all these videos like earn $3,000 a month selling microgreens, you know, make $1,000 a week selling microgreens. And it's so easy because you can grow a new crop every week. All you need is a rack, some 10, 20 trays, some soil. They make it sound like it's really easy. But when they go through and they do this, and then they harvest, and they have to start over, and they have to clean all those trays, and they have all that soil, you can't use that soil again right away. If they do redo their soil, they have to go throw it in a compost pile. It's got to sit out there for months, and they have to keep doing all the stuff that you do for compost, right? You can't just throw that out. You got to actually compost it. Oh, giveaway. All right, more seeds, guys. Lots of tot soy seeds tonight. I cut a bunch of those speckled pea shoots tonight. Ooh, and threw them what? That was Turi. On top of my ramen. I wonder where I got the idea from. Was that good? Isn't that cool? And it just kind of wilts, right? But heck, like I said, so they're doing that. They're composting all the soil. And then they have to go through and clean all the trays and wash all the dirt, sanitize it. Because if you don't sanitize it and you put soil back in there again, you get all kind of disease problems, right? So that's a lot of problems. Look, you do it just like this. How easy would that be to clean out? I should clean one out on here. I think I got the one that we harvested outside. Pej did not buy anything. Yeah, nobody's bought it. I think somebody got one lifetime membership. And then a couple, and then the defects. We haven't auctioned anything yet. It was delicious. I've been enjoying it. My micros every day. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Yippee! Thanks to Hummingbird. Sorry, I was trying to eat and shop at the same time. I had to use CLR. Oh, you had to use CLR. That was so. You know, but. And that's the tough part. They go on over, and then if you don't sell anything, you know, there's stuff they're eating, you know, a lot of stuff and trying to give it away. It's hard to kind of predict how much you need for that next time. And so you're getting like more soil, right? And then going through it. And then if you do compost it, then you got to take it, you compost it, then you got to sift it and do all the things and bring it back in and use it again. Look, wouldn't that be easier? They should all thank me. They can grow their speckled peas like that. And take that around to the chefs. I wonder if you could take these, you could take in the jar like that, it'd be living, right? They could harvest that and use it if they would like, just take that and rinse them out and you could come back and pick them up. That'd be another cool thing, right? All kind of ideas we have. This is neat too. Imagine you have your friends over, right? Mike, do you want to run some new jar ones in auction? Cooper's letting, yeah, I'll run a couple. I'll run a couple of the new ones. Imagine you have your friends over, and this is sitting on your table. You've got like a couple of these sitting on your table, right? And they're having salad and all that, and you just like trim a couple of these off and like put it on their plate. All right, so this is new adapters. Cooper. All right, we'll run. You guys want to do it like a pair where you get a deep one and a shallow one? Or do you want to do just like 2 deep ones and 2 the separate ones? Or do you want to do a pair? A pair. Sounds good. You know what? I'll throw in all these seeds that we're doing in the giveaway. This tot soy. Like I said, I got a bunch of these. And this is awesome. This is a good one to practice with because it's easy to germinate and it grows fast. All right. I love that. Edible homegrown. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? And you have that just sitting in the middle and y'all go and then they're going to eat. They're like, what is that? You'll be the talk of the town, right? Can you show us? Cooper, Yeah, what do you want to see, Cooper? What you want to see? We're gonna auction off, guys, and tomorrow I got to take my wife in for treatment in the morning, so I don't have a whole lot of time to pack. So I'm not gonna do like a bunch of different kits and a bunch of different adapters, and it just gets kind of hectic. So I just want to do just one thing tonight. So tomorrow morning, all I have to do is just pack these seeds and these adapters, and just make it easy. So we're just gonna do this tonight. We're not gonna make it too tough. All right. So that's what the giveaway is. Just this or this, and then we're going to do the auction, and then we'll be back on like over the weekend, and we'll have all our other adapters and everything. That sound good? How to put the seeds. Ooh, the 5-piece tray is great center. Oh yeah, the 5-piece tray, the Lazy Susan. Yeah, that's a good idea. And have people sitting there and just kind of passing it around. Thank you very much, little hearts for Keely and that. And she's been off for a couple weeks, started like getting over the symptoms, and now she's got to go back in. So, all right, here goes the giveaway. And yeah, and everybody, so we're going to run a couple of these, and then if you want, I'll run through how we did this again. Can I get these on Etsy? Jamon, what's up? Jennifer, welcome in. Cooper, if they're big seeds, throw them in. Yeah, just listen to her, and I'll go over it again in a minute. And Jennifer, I like your email, your message, and that, and I'm really glad to see you're still hanging in there. And yeah, I remember you and that, and you talking about you had like someone who was going to help you with like editing and stuff too, and everything. But it'd be good to catch up again. Like I said, once we get this thing all built out, we're gonna start doing some one-on-ones with people in that. All right, I'm going to get another giveaway going, and then we'll go ahead and auction. All right? Need to try this. Yeah, this is fun. Like I say, you be the talk of the town, right? New adapters, big seeds like peas, throw them in. Yeah, thanks, Maria, for putting it in there. The big seeds and the smaller seeds, you just use these little makeup pads, or some people use burlap. Somebody said 12. Somebody said... I forgot there's a paper towel, right? But these I just find, this one, the little 2-inch pad fits like right there and covers up all the holes on this one. I think this one, we're going to go ahead and do that too, is just kind of make the middle. See, I put a ring in the middle of that one, so the 2-inch one fits there. We're probably going to adapt that one too, the same way. But right now it isn't, so we just take the 3-inch pad and put it in there. All right, guys, we're gonna do like we did 5 seconds, and we're just going to start the bidding at $1. Let me get this together. Did I start the giveaway yet? No. All right, this is the same set of adapters, another giveaway. So this is in the giveaway, and we're gonna auction. Okay. Like I said, so this is all we're doing tonight. We're just having a little fun. All right, there's a giveaway. This is the 4th giveaway of these. Ready? All right, that's going. Now the auction. We're going to throw your seeds in with it. Tot soy seeds. Let me run one. Here we go. Get your fingers ready. There you go. There you go, 5 seconds. Phyllis, congratulations, you got the first one. Yeah, I'll put this right here so y'all can see it. This is our other adapter. We'll do this Friday, Saturday, whatever, right? Right now we're doing this. There you go, so you can see that. Congratulations. Ready, and go. No problem, Phyllis. Thank you. Thank you. Mary Lou, thank you. And I want to see what y'all are growing. Like I said, if you join my Facebook group, post some pictures. Can I get these on Etsy? Jamon, not yet. As soon as I'm trying to keep up with just the people here on Whatnot. Probably by this weekend. Lynn, congratulations. But I'm making a video. I want to make a video and put that out, and then I'm putting it in my Etsy shop. Mary Lou. Wolf Nate. Congratulations. All right, go. 2 adapters and seeds. Danielle, congratulations. Ready? Go. Y'all tell me when everybody gets what they need, all right? Yeah, the giveaway's running. Get in the giveaway. Psycho case, congratulations. Number 6. And go. Make a little room so I can put my arm down. Put it right there. Rayfell, congratulations. Ready, set, go. Who's that? Stacy. Congratulations. Got some with some seeds. Ready, go. Kessa Kane, how are you doing? Welcome in. Congratulations. Hey, how about this too, guys? I can do this with all of them. So, would you like Tatsoi? I haven't got any packed up. Here, I got one in here. This is the Speckle Pea. How about this? How about if I throw the Tatsoi in? That's what we're growing back there, and the Speckle Pea. And then this, you can go ahead and try one of these. You want to do that? I didn't think about that. So instead, just Tatsoi. So you got the deep one, Speckle Pea, and the Tatsoi. Good deal? Yeppers. Yeppers? All right. Then we'll be doing that. Ready, go. Great deal. Awesome deal. Thank you, Kane. Another one. If I slow down, guys, it's because Etsy's like glitching out. Might be my internet. There we go. Giveaway's going. Lynn, congratulations. I forgot my bell. 48 seconds in the giveaway. Here we go again. Ready, set, go. Who's that? Stacy. Congratulations. And go. Yes. Stacy said yes. Cult of the Ducks, welcome in. The best name on Whatnot. Cult of the Ducks. Congratulations. Here we go. 2 of our new adapters. Maria's Pink Room. Congratulations. Maria, remind me to DM me. Remind me to toss a little something extra with yours for being mod. Oh, here goes a winner. 4 cheese. I saw you. Noir Girl. Congratulations. I love that name too. We love Noir. We did a little short film like that one time. It's pretty cool. There you go. Jerry, congrats. You don't have to. I love my... Oh, thank you. You're awesome. Stacy, congratulations. Can y'all see this? People know what we're bidding on. That's our adapter. YouTube, Facebook. If you guys don't know, we're over there. So what we're doing is a live auction over there now. Let's see. What site are you on? I'm on Whatnot. Can't see who you're talking to. It's Whatnot. And here, I paste. There you go, Wendy. Sorry about that. I've got 2 cameras here. So I'm on YouTube and Facebook and letting people pop over. You get $15 credit when you pop over there. These are not in my shop yet. They will be by next week. Right now, this is just for my Whatnot crew. They get like dibs on things first. So if y'all jump on over to Whatnot, then it's over there. All right, guys, Whatnot. I gotta check on them once in a while. Ready, set, go. And my arm's getting tired. Might have to put it down. Jerry, congratulations. Ready, go. You're getting peas and tatsoi. Oops, sorry, false start. Ready, set, go. So are you teaching tonight about your thumbnail suggestions, about social media? Yeah, I can. We started talking about that like the first hour. And then everybody asked me to run these because we were talking about this. Walk in love. So if you got any questions, just ask. We're just running through a couple of these so some people can get it. Yeah, that's all right. We'll talk a little bit more. And like I said, people are used to getting this stuff. This part of social media and that too is listening to your audience and seeing what they want. But if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. Put a little question mark, and I'll answer it. Jerry, congratulations. And the thumbnail is one of your most important things. Your thumbnail and your title. Basically, you need to spend a whole lot of time on your thumbnail, getting a good thumbnail. Yeah, good. I was just curious. I think I'm following you on Facebook. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, this group is awesome. Really. Oh, thank you, Pedro. Thank you very much. Congrats. Shame on. Yippee. Miss Jennifer got one. Stacy, congratulations. Ready, go. Yeah, we came on. I was just letting people know, like the lifetime membership. If you go into the shop, we've got that down there. Rayfell, congratulations. Everybody, when we got to talking about this, everybody just wanted me to run these real quick. So we're going to run through, make sure everybody who wants them gets them tonight. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the lifetime membership. I'll pop that back up. Jerry's got another one. Thank you, Jerry. Ready, set, go. And arm's getting tired. Oh, didn't start. Here we go. Let's see if you said, are they dishwasher safe? No, no dishwasher. Please share them in your Facebook group. Awesome. Stacy, congratulations. Guys, these are made out of bioplastic. They're just hand wash. I wash mine out in the garden. And I put a little soapy water, scrub them off. If they do get a little bit of algae or something on it, I put a little bit of bleaching water, let them sit overnight. But you don't want to boil these, and you don't want to put them in your dishwasher. They will melt. I actually have one video on my channel where I've got like this big, thick one. And I dipped it in water that was it was about 180 degrees or something. And it's already hot enough where it is pliable. So we're not eating off of this. It's more like a garden tool. And it's going to be underneath, so your plants are growing up above it. So don't worry about tossing them inside of the dishwasher. Let's see. Can I let others know about my next show? Yeah. Resourceful Living. Are you on here on? Are you on Whatnot? And tell them what you do and what you saw. I'm having a silent show, but yeah, for now, flash sale on everything on my shop. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Everybody, if you're around 8 a.m., we're going to be. I take my wife for a treatment tomorrow morning, or I would stop in. Y'all follow Resourceful Living Homestead, right? And if one of the mods can just tag them and put their name there and people can see it. An old toothbrush, dishwasher soap looks good. Yeah, thanks, Sam. And Sam, thanks for your emails and everything, and thanks for all the stuff you sent me. I really appreciate it. 9 a.m. for me. I followed and bookmarked. Awesome. Thank you very much. You're awesome, Maria. Appreciate it, Mike. No problem. And anybody else, you pop in here if you're selling on Whatnot. Like I said, there's great communities over here on all the other platforms that we're on, YouTube, Facebook, and everything. If you're somewhere and people pop in, people give you hell about it, right? They're all like, oh, self-promotion. And everywhere I go, it's like just crazy. Everybody's so selfish. And you come over here on Whatnot and everybody is just so friendly. Alrighty, ready, set, go. Jerry's got another one. Y'all let me know when everybody's got enough, alright? Ready, go. Nana, welcome in. Congratulations, you got a set. You guys are going to love the speck. Who's grown Speckle Pea so far? Who's done this in the chat? I know somebody said they tossed it on a ramen, right? Me, Jan Lee, Julie Bone, Sam. They're awesome. Sam has taken these adapters and put them into, what was it, Sam? McDonald's cup or something. It fit in there too. And then you don't have to go buy expensive mason jars if you don't have any. I know a lot of you are like preppers and homesteaders. You got a bunch of these laying around, right? I plan to when I get discharged. Who was that? Jerry, I plan to when I get. Oh, so Jerry, you in the hospital? I'm sorry. Everybody throw some hearts up there for Jerry. Do you need to do anything to these if you win? No, you don't. Or do we ship direct? I ship directly. Here you are. It's Friday already. Yeah, it's Friday. Still in rehab. Oh, I'm sorry. From November. Yeah, there's a bunch of hearts for you, Jerry. Here we go. We're taking just a second for us to get caught up with Jerry there. It's another one in our community. She's awesome. Yeah, and Anika too. Everybody get well. Awesome. All right. Let's see. I bet you save glass jars from food you buy. Yeah. We'll find some. Yeah. Yeah. If you get any, it'll probably fit some other ones too. Wide mouth only. Yeah, wide mouth because the regular mouth ones are a little smaller. And by the time I put the adapter in there, it gets down to really small. So I can make one sooner or later, but like I said, I like to go ahead and we're going to start with this. We like to keep things simple. And if people want, after we get going, probably a couple weeks or a month or something, if some people want the regular mouth, we'll go ahead and make that too. All right, a couple more. And y'all let me know if you've had enough. And if you want another giveaway too, tap the screen. Raspberry. Good pickup. All right, 2 adapters, 2 seeds, ready, go. Tapping is clapping. Thank you, Hutch. Cascane. Ready, go. Tap. All right, I get a giveaway. Seeds. Ready, go. Jerry's got another one. Let's see. Giveaway. Here's some more seeds. And go. All right, getting that giveaway. Give y'all 1 minute. 10 seconds. And here we go. 2 adapters, 2 packs of seeds. Jerry with another one. That's the giveaway, the little gnome back here. I gotta move that TV. I'm always standing this way looking at the screen. Sorry guys, YouTube and Facebook. Here, YouTube and Facebook. You want me to put like something like this over here so you can see that? These adapters, this is what we're giving away. This is what we're auctioning right now, and it's in the giveaway. we got seeds in the giveaway, and then we go ahead and have these adapters. We'll do that next. All right, guys. The adapters will be in the next giveaway. All right, here we go. One more. Ready, go. 38 people in the giveaway. Psycho Case, congratulations. Psycho Case has another one. And go. And you're bundling after you get a couple of these. You should be getting free shipping by now. Barbara, congratulations. Let's see, is that full packet of spotted peckle in that mason jar? Yeah, one of these, we'll do like one of those right there. Jerry's loaded down with microgreens. Yeah, and this is just this. You should see what else Jerry's had from over the past month. When we did some of the kits too. Somebody let Cooper get one. Jerry's got another one. Dipper, how are you doing? Congratulations. It says free shipping all night. Oh, does it? I might be killing myself on shipping. I might have accidentally clicked that. But oh well, I think so. But after you, or you might have won a giveaway too. Awesome smoothies. Yeah, dang Jerry, you're too fast. Ray Bell's got one. All right, we're pulling for Cooper. Jennifer, congratulations. You can have a couple coming to you. Ready, set, go. Cooper, go. Chris, congratulations. I'm here hiding behind the pea shoots. What was that old comedy show? Ready, go. Psycho Case got another one. What was that show where it was an old comedy show and they would come up from the plant? Who's the one guy and he'd say, very interesting or something, right? Anybody remember that? Anybody older than me? I remember this one old comedy show. Laughing. That was it, Tree. Thank you. That had like Goldie Hawn when she was like really young, and who all the other guys had a bunch of stars on there. Tim Allen, Home Improvement. Yeah, that was Fence, right? You can just start. Yeah, I'm grazing. All right, ready, guys? Kessicane got another one. Rowan, yeah, and Rowan and Martin. That was it. Here we go. Stacy, congratulations. Oh my God. There's an owl outside our door. Surprised to see you on Monday. Healer Ridge, how are you doing? Yeah, I just popped on really quick. I had it pinned, but we've got the lifetime membership. It goes up on Friday, so I'm going to be popping on during the week just so anybody who hasn't got it yet has opportunity. I just let some people, so almost everybody here's got it. So I just pop on some new people who pop in or people from YouTube and Facebook who want to come over. Selecting the winner. And what was this? Maria's Pink Room. That's my mod. One of them. She's down there saying running giveaway running, and she won it. It's not rigged, I promise. Ready, set, go. And we'll get another giveaway going. Chris, congratulations. All right, here's some more seeds, guys. Can't have enough seeds, right? What is the lifetime membership? JP, let me run this. I'll let you know in 1 second here, all right? Let's see, did it run? Who won that? Chris? Oh, I gotta go back to auction. Ready, one more. Go. You said adapters with this give you, Mike. Okay, it'll be the next one. I already hit the seed one. So this seeds, and then we'll do an adapter on the next one. Y'all remind me before I run it, okay? How Willie, congratulations. Did Cooper get one yet? Can I stop? Go. Chris, congratulations. Sunflowers be grown in these. Yeah, you can try. I would do with sunflowers, I would use the mat because they've got husk on them, a shell, and they're going to have to stay damp. They'll probably dry out really fast. I might use this and put one over the top of them. Sunflowers actually grow in soil to help because they just dry out really fast on their own. Can I send my last one to Cooper? Stacy, I tell you what, because you're nice. Cooper, is Cooper in here? Cooper, DM me. Cooper, just DM me. Did you win anything yet, Cooper? If you haven't won anything, just DM me on whatnot here, and let me get your email, your address, okay? I haven't won anything. There you go. Stacy said she'll give one of hers to you. And Stacy, I might just forget and just send you all of yours, and Cooper, I'll send you one. All right. We're all rooting for Cooper. Generous group. Yeah. How do you win? How do you win the giveaway? You got to click. Is it this way, guys? I'm always backwards. You just click that little thing. It'll say you're in the giveaway. Pre-soak the sunflower seeds. Yeah, pre-soak, just like the peas. Any of the big seeds. You got it right. Yeah, enter the giveaway. And then PJ, somebody was asking about the lifetime membership. I'm starting a membership, and I've been on social media for about 9 years. I've got hundreds of thousands of followers across 4 platforms, and I've been helping creators use social media to generate extra revenue. And we're going to be teaching people how to do that. We're going to be teaching them how to edit, how to be more comfortable on camera. We're going to be teaching them how to post. We're going to be making content for them to use. And it's going to be like, once you get started, we want people in for good, because if you start making money at this, you're not going to quit 1 month, right? You're not just going to go, oh, I've had enough. You don't want to keep doing it. And sooner or later, like, you might run out of ideas or stuff to post. And that's why creators get burnout. We're going to be in a group, and we're going to keep feeding you ideas and stuff. We talked the other night about hooks, like the hook, the very first seconds of your video. That's one of the most important things. If you don't have that, you guys know, you probably did it. Everybody's probably, I'm guilty of it. When you're scrolling, if something doesn't get your attention right away, what do? Off to the next cat video or whatever, right? So you gotta hook people. And everybody might have the most important information out there. And if you can't hook people in the beginning, if you just start off like, hey, I'm Mike Van Doozy, I'm with Keep On Growing, they're gone. So you gotta learn how to hook people. It was your request for him to show you and to run it. Glad you got one. And another one. You're in. Awesome. Cool. Hey, 1 minute in the giveaway. So we teach about the hook. Somebody asked about the thumbnail. That's the most important thing. That's what a lot of people glaze over. Some people are even just using AI. Letting AI pick your thumbnail. Bad thing you can do. And some people make their whole videos, don't even think about the thumbnail. And then afterwards, then they just take let YouTube generate one of them. Or just put anyone up. The thumbnail is like your most important thing. That's the first thing that people see. That's like advertising. That's like going down the road and seeing like all these little ads everywhere on billboards and bus stops and everything. Before you ever call or go to one of those people, you might drive by it like 100 times on the way home from work every day, right? And see it. But then all of a sudden one day you're like, I need that, right? And your thumbnail is like the same thing. When you see things, if the thumbnail looks crappy, people aren't even clicking. You might have the best video in the world, and if they don't click on it, you lose that. Here's the giveaway, guys. So we're going to be teaching you guys all kinds of stuff like that. We're going to teach you how to make some. Julie Bone Mama, you won. You want some more seeds. Sam said we need this. This giveaway's got to be the adapters. All right, here's some more free adapters, guys. This right here, these adapters. Giveaway. Cooper, get in that. You might win that, Cooper. I should run one giveaway and say nobody get in the giveaway except Cooper. And then we'll have your email. I mean, we'll have your address and label and everything. Another good name. Congratulations. Cool deal. Yeah, so we're going to be teaching you guys all kinds of stuff like that. And you guys will have the benefit of like all the things I went through over the past 9 years, all the trials and tribulations and everything. You don't need to make the same mistakes. But I want you guys to understand that I'm still doing it. I'm actually doing it at this point. So when we get into it, and that's one problem with all these gurus, people out there selling these courses for $1,000, $2,000, $5,000. They're selling these courses and people are paying for it and they're sitting in them. Congratulations. Oh, somebody, Karen's got a blessed chat. Thank you, Karen. Everybody say thank you, Karen. All right, we're going to pull this giveaway. And there'll be another one right after that. This from Karen. So this one, I'm gonna pull this one. Look, we're giving away a lot of stuff like fast. All right, this first set of adapters right here. Sam, you want some adapters? I told Sam I was gonna send him some. Sam won. All right, now here's another one. This one's from Karen. I saw y'all saying thank you, Karen. This from Karen. Blessed chat. Y'all get a set of adapters. If I can remember, I'll toss some extra ones in there too for the blessed chat. All right, y'all get in that. But anyhow, there's a lot of stuff that we went through, and like the gurus are selling these big fancy courses. They might have done it. They might have did something, started like I started like years ago. And they might have did something, grew a following like on Facebook or something, and did something a certain way. And they'll be there teaching it, even though things change all the time, right? Blessing the chat, giveaway from Karen. Yeah, it's from Karen. Thank you. I'm winning this time. Fingers crossed, right? And some of the things that worked a couple years ago, it doesn't still work. Some things that worked last year, some things that worked a couple months ago might not work. These are mine. So what you got to do is stay on top of things. And that's what we're going to do is, we'll be in there and you're going to be working with me where I'm actually, you guys will see I'm still running my channels and you guys will see that like how I cross post things. It's good to make like content for specific to each platform like TikTok. If you make a video, hey TikTok, and the way they do it over there is a little different. They're watching fast paced stuff. And if you do long form on YouTube, if you try to get too technical on each one of them, you can burn out. But you can just put cross posts like we're doing vertical video, which I don't like. But I lean into it because I know that 80% of people are watching on their phone nowadays. Some people are standing there in the gym, right? You guys go in the gym and you see people with their iPad and everything. And they're watching it on there, watching on vertical video, most of them. People are on their phone on the bus and the subway and stuff riding home. So if you take vertical video, you can take that and use it on all the platforms now, which you couldn't do before. So we teach you all the stuff that we're actually doing right now. And I keep on top of things. If things change, I let you know, and we'll go through it as like in real time. That's like worth the money right there. All these other people, like I could say how I got 1 million followers on Facebook and make a course about that and just talk about how I did that. But all the stuff that I did might not be pertinent today, right? So what we're going to do is show you guys stuff that you can do right now that's going to move the needle. You don't need to go out there and get 1 million followers. And it's just to start posting content, start getting attention, you start growing your following. And then you can do things like I said to get quick wins. I'm going to have my online course and stuff. You guys will have an affiliate link where you can just post that and give that to people. So you can grow things like this, or you can even take this and take pictures, post that on Instagram and say, wow, I didn't know this would be that easy. Or I used to kill all my plants. Now look what I'm doing. Check the link below. I'm going to teach you how to do, like you guys have commented, like BOGO and stuff, right? And it automatically sends you a message. all those things. We're going to teach you how to do all of that. So that's one of the biggest helps. If you guys, I hate that you guys are like, if you just say nutrient on my channel, you guys get like a message, and you've probably seen it over and over. But people used to ask me that all the time. We post 2 to 3 videos a week on YouTube, 3 hydroponic videos coming out this week due to growing this way for my spring garden. So you got three videos coming out in a week. All right, I'll check that out too. Your Resourceful Living Homestead. Hey, DM me here on Whatnot too, and just say hi or something, so I remember to go check out your channel, and I'll have your name. All right. And how are you doing? Are you doing pretty good? YouTube? Are you just on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or anything else? 1 minute in the giveaway, guys. Did everybody get these that wanted them, or should I run a couple more? Cult of the Ducks is laughing. New here and need one. You need one? Do a couple more? Same name on YouTube and post on Facebook too. All right, yeah, that's so we're going to teach you all. If you need help, if you don't need help, it's no big deal. But if anybody needs help, did Cooper get any yet? Cooper's going to DM me here on Whatnot. And Stacy gave him some, and I'll throw in one too. We'll get him a couple. Cooper, everybody loves you. Hey, this is Blessed Chat. This was from Karen. Whoever wins, everybody say thank you, Karen. Used to kill all kinds of plants. Now I'm using Mike's Cracky system. Inspired me to grow. Yeah, that's what you do. Growing like a pro. Who's that, Miss Art? Congratulations. You won some adapters. Congratulations. All right, y'all needed a couple more? Hey, want another giveaway? More seeds. More seeds. Can't have enough seeds, right? Because you keep doing them over and over. Right? All right, need a couple more? Y'all let me know when everybody's got what they need. Ready? 5 seconds. Get your fingers ready. Set. Go. 2 adapters. 2 packs of seeds. Jerry. Jerry's got another one. Congratulations, Jerry. Ready? Go. Karen said, yes, please. Congratulations. Chris has another one. Congratulations. Ready, set, and go. Jerry. Jerry's going to have a load of them and a bunch of seeds. Ready, go. Jennifer, Jamon, congratulations. Ready, go. Cult of the Ducks. Y'all throw some emojis in the chat if you like that name. Hey, this would be cool. How do we get to bid quicker? These are mine. What did they ask? Does anybody grow regular houseplants? Yeah, does anybody else grow regular houseplants here? I know there's a lot of channels on Whatnot that do. How do you bid quicker? Doing something wrong. All right, we'll do a couple more, all right? Ready, set. It might be your internet too. Jennifer got another one. Yeah, you guys can imagine getting, won't let me do it again. Getting like about a dozen of these set up. All on your rack. That's what we're going to go ahead and put those. Like I said, we've got a whole bunch of them. Just started playing it out. But that's what you keep coming on here. And you keep seeing it in real time. All this stuff that we're growing and showing you is stuff that we planted out. We did a demo one night on the show. We planted it out. We actually grew it right here. That's just right here. My peas are starting to sprout. I'm so excited. We're excited for you. That's awesome. Hey, the clock and the prompts aren't synchronized. Just keep sliding your finger. Okay, that's the plan. Yeah, keep sliding your finger. And it might be like when I'm inside, I'm wired to the internet, and it's like 1 gig or something. When I'm out here, I'm on Wi-Fi, and when I'm trying to bid, it kind of lags a little bit on me. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. Oh, I dropped one. Seeds down. Speckle peas down. Lynn's got another one. My bell's like way up here. Ready, steady, go. I just keep clicking on Mike's nose. There you go. Thank you. Tap, 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 tap. Jerry's got another one. Ready, go. Chris is going to have a good set there. Chris, you getting free shipping? Ready, go. Raphael, congratulations. Yeah, if y'all watch the shipping, it should be like $4 or $5, and then it should go down from there. And after about 3, you should get free shipping. Anyone else shipping go up? Who is that? Your shipping went up, Wolf Nate? No, it should be going down. It should bundle. Yeah, if you need to, also leave the stream and come back in and check. Willie, yeah, Jerry's going to quit bidding. I've had free shipping since Defects. Like, shipping was $9 for the Defects. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. So it's like $1 and $9 for the shipping. Another box of that. Hey, I tell you guys what. All right, who was that? Who's the 3? Here goes the winner. Whoever got the Defects. Shigra, congratulations. Listen, whoever got the Defects, the 3 or whatever. Did I do 3 or 4? It was 4 people. It was $9. It's because I was going to do 1 box. I had them all in that 1 box. So I put it as like 2 pounds. I measured that 1 box and I was going to ship them all off together. And then somebody said break it up into 4. So, what do you call it? It's going to be a smaller box. I'll actually put yours in a bigger box. And I'll put more adapters in it. So some will be the Defects. And then you have some like regular adapters. I'll grab some other ones, a little variety. Or I'll throw some seeds or something. So whoever got the Defects, I'm going to throw other stuff in there too, okay? Me, LeClaire, and Psycho Case. All right, we'll throw other things in there too. How's that? Like I said, I was going to do. Oh, no problem. Like I said, I thought I was going to do 1 big box, and then they said break it up, and I forgot shipping was set at 2 pounds. It's going to expect a 2-pound box where that's only like 12 ounces. So 2 hummingbirds had free shipping since then. All right. Y'all let me know when everybody's got what they need. Ready? Go. Jerry's got another one. Jerry said she just keeps swiping. Whoops, almost dropped it. Lynn's got another one. Ready, go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. What'd you do, Jerry? Oh, Jerry jumped back in there. Kessa Kane's got another one. It's like habit, right? Sometimes my credit card that's hooked up to my whatnot, it says whatnot, 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 whatnot. One thing too, guys, some of y'all, like my card, if I do too many with the same thing, same merchant, my card like freezes up after so many, and then I get a text message and it's like, is this you? So if some of y'all might have a protection on your card like that too. Also, like the same amount, I did like a tip for like $10 somewhere, like y'all like tip here, and I did the same tip like a couple times, and then my card said, "That's it. My finger is the only one that's gotten stronger, stronger in rehab." That's funny. There we go. Please post your photo. Yeah, post your photos in the group. Resourceful Living. Congratulations. Ready to go. Jennifer's got another one. And people that are just popping in here because the thumbnail does say make money on social media. What do you call it? We've got the, oh, Jerry's got a blessed chat. Thank you, Jerry. Y'all say thank you, Jerry. She's going to give you a set of adapters. We started off talking about that, and then people wanted this, so we started running these. All right, there's a giveaway from Jerry. So we'll be on like during the week. I'm going to pop on without like doing the auction, and we'll talk more about the social media and that. I've got till Friday till the price goes up. So, but if anybody's got questions, just pop them. Good night for now. All love from Mike. Oh, thank you very much. Who's that, Lynn? Thank you. And my wife thanks you too. Sometimes she's watching. She does, she doesn't feel good and she's not chatting or anything, but she appreciates everything everybody does. You guys are awesome. All right, ready? Go. Stacy, congratulations. And go. Y'all get tired of hearing me say congrats? Chris, congrats. Ready? 2 adapters, 2 packs of seeds. Bless the chat in the giveaway from Jerry. Right? That was Jerry. Kes Kane's got another one. Congratulations. Yeah, courtesy of Jerry. One of our Keep On Growing angels. I enjoy hearing it ring. Keeps me awake. Why would you use a short adapter versus a tall one? Karen's got another one. Please answer the question. This is the first one we built, right? And this is good for like these because if these get too tall and there's nothing holding them up, see, like I was growing them in these trays, I've got this tied together with twine. After they get so tall, they'll just fall over. Some of them will hold on to each other. But this deep one starts out, so your microgreens that are going to be like very tall before you cut them, if you grow them on something flat, as soon as they start growing, they'll tip over and you'll have microgreens going everywhere and it'll look all sloppy and you can eat them in that. People just get a little, doesn't this look a lot nicer when they're like in a little bouquet, right? So that kind of holds them up. Now your tatsoi, if you're going to grow your tatsoi out like this, then something deep like this is good. If you're just going to do what we're going to do with this we're going to grow into microgreens because we're seeing if this grows microgreens. This one's deep. I had to put grow medium in here because these are only going to get about yay tall and we're going to harvest them just like microgreens, right? So if I just grew them down here, they would grow this tall. They'd only poke up about this much. I'd waste a whole lot of them. So the shallow one for your ones that you're just going to grow microgreens like tatsoi, arugula, mustard greens, if you're just going to grow your microgreens and harvest them, that's what the shallow one's for, the little smaller seeds. This is for like your radish, your pea shoots. You can put mung beans in here and grow your own bean sprouts. And when you have like your ramen, and we were saying, hey, just grab a handful of tatsoi or grab some of these. You imagine having fresh bean sprouts just growing nice and straight like this, not all curled with roots and everything, just like that. And you just cut it and drop it right in your soup. And if you have company over and you cut a bunch of beans, they're used to seeing the gnarly looking bean sprouts, right? Yeah, company over, you give them soup, pho. Who likes pho? Soup, am I saying it right? Pho for pho? Or ramen or any kind, your broth. You just have your hot broth, and if you cut nice straight bean sprouts and drop a little pile of that on and drop some of your pea shoots in that. They're going to go wild. You're going to be the talk of the town. So we're just testing. We came out with just this one first, and then we can have both of these. Mike, are you part Asian by chance? Cult of the Ducks, I am half Japanese. And my aunt, my mom had a twin sister, identical twin sister, and she married somebody that was Filipino, and she learned to cook a bunch of Filipino food, lumpia, alabao, all that stuff, adobo and everything. When she'd come over and visit all the time, she'd be cooking all of that food. And my mom, let's see, doesn't the bean sprouts have to be in the dark? Yeah, I would grow the bean sprouts in the dark. So I would say if you were growing this, I wouldn't have this up with in the grow lights. I would have this in the dark. And believe it or not, I've grown something like this with bean sprouts where I planted them and just took a bucket and put the bucket over the top of it and grew it. But yeah, leave the bean sprouts in the dark. You don't want these. Noir girl. Congratulations. Like I said, I love that name. Congratulations. I love bean sprouts. I love sprouts and potato soups. Ooh, that's a good one. I just had potato soup, I think, a couple of weeks ago. And I took a handful. I actually took a quick little picture. I don't know if I posted on Facebook or what. But this is what we're going to show people too, guys. If you guys are in the group, we're going to grow things like this. You can take my pictures, use my pictures, the stuff that you're growing, speculate. You're going to have more content than you know what to do with. But we're going to start showing people that this is what, like when you have your potato soup, they're teaching people how to do the microgreens, and they're just taking little pinches of microgreens and like sprinkling it on, right? You want a bunch of microgreens. We're going to be doing videos like that. So can you imagine somebody like doing, I just filmed a couple of these, getting a sandwich, and instead of doing like where they're like just trying to garnish or make it look pretty, you get a handful of microgreens and just go bam, like that, right? Just make this big thing and go, that's how you have to eat microgreens. We're going to start doing stuff like that. And all of you guys start doing that. And then what happens is some of your videos, you start playing off of each other. So maybe we'll make a hashtag or something, you know, like something about a pile of microgreens or something. We'll make different hashtags and you guys can all use it. And then my videos might be out there. And if they start taking off, and if you're doing the same hashtag, when my video plays, if somebody likes it in that, they might go and look. The algorithm will find other videos, which will be you guys, and start showing your stuff too. And then once people who are on my channel start looking at your channel and start interacting with it, then they'll start showing more people. If you guys go onto YouTube and look up someone called Healing Hobbies, and you go, there's a couple of them, so look up Healing Hobbies, and she's growing plants, and she does Kratky. She started, this was way back during lockdown, and she started growing like me. Yeah, we'll do a challenge. She started growing like me with the buckets, and I was telling everybody to do it. I told all the gardeners that I knew, I said, do this, do the bucket. Here, it's easy. Do this, and then I'm going to put it out, and then I'll like promote y'all's channels and that. Nobody would do it. One person did it, and that was Healing Hobbies, and she put it on her channel. She grew her channel from a couple hundred followers to something like she's got 20, 30,000 followers right now, and stuff happened, so she kind of quit in that. She has other things going on in life, but in a couple of years she built up her channel. And the videos that she put out with the tower have got hundreds of thousands of views, and it still gets views to now. Good night, Jerry. It was very informative. Thank you very much, and I appreciate everything, Jerry. We all love you. Y'all put some hearts in the chat for Jerry. Look, Teresa, she has 48,000 followers now. Her channel is up. Once you get these things in and you do this call with it's funny, they say evergreen all the time, and with gardening we know what evergreen is, right? People are always going to search for stuff. So if you put, you know, how to grow pea shoots, how to grow microgreens, how to grow things, people are always, a year from now, 2 years from now, so her videos are still getting views and she's still getting followers, even though she hasn't put in anything out. When was it, Tari? Like in a couple of years, right? All right, giveaway, another giveaway. More adapters. Let me find it. Please. Here we go. start. There we go, some more adapters. So all of you guys, like I said, if you've already got channels started, if you're already growing, and you don't have to do, this doesn't have to be the main thing in your channel, right? You can be, like have a gardener and be teaching people organic gardening. But if you going over and you just do this, it's attention. Attention is the biggest arbitrage. This is where you make your money, is you have to get attention. If you can't get the attention, then the internet means nothing. So if you just do this, how's the popcorn doing? I'll show you. It's growing. It's past the point that I wanted to, but I'll show you what not to do. But it's still over there because I was going to plant some more. You do something like this and you get attention, and they come over to your channel, and then they look on your channel, they see all the other stuff that you're doing. You're hijacking attention. So all those people, I said, hey, grow in a bucket, make a tower garden now, and I would tell people to go check out this channel, go check out that channel, right? And they wouldn't do it, and their channels are like don't grow, and you know, they don't. It's because people get stubborn. Everybody thinks like with this how things should be, right? How I feel. It doesn't matter how you feel about the internet, right? What matters is what works. You look at it and you look at the data and you analyze and you adapt. And when people give you an opportunity to do something, try it. If it doesn't work, no big deal. You're still at the same place you were, right? But if you've gone over and you try it and something works, you know, then you've taken advantage of something that nobody else has done. And that's the things that we're going to do. So somebody said like a challenge, so we can get on there and say, hey, I challenge people to grow their food the easiest way possible, right? And I'll say, here's what some other people did. And I can list some channels, and then I can show what y'all were growing and then put links to your channels and that. Wouldn't that be cool? So they can go over. So this doesn't have to be all that you do. But if all of a sudden somebody goes check your channel out, some of those people are going to click and look at the other stuff and go, oh, I like that, or I want to grow potatoes too, or whatever, right? All right, guys, getting to givey. All right, just a few more. Yeah, so y'all do this. Like I said, do this. This isn't hard, right? If spring's coming and you got to go plant a garden, you got to till up your land and plant there, all kinds of stuff, and you got to wait for your stuff to grow, right? You do this and you plan out a shelf of this, and like in a week you're in business, you're making videos, right? All right, sorry about that. I get on my soapbox. I'll be talking all night about it. There we go. CSQ, congratulations. Are you new here? My thing doesn't say first time purchase, I can't see, but I don't recognize your name. Welcome in and welcome aboard if you are. I actually built a hydroponic bucket inspired by Mike until the winds knocked it over. Haven't set it back up yet. Oh, you did build them? See, let me know. We'll let people know about it. Stacy, but we've got all kind of ideas. It's going to be fun. And doing all of this stuff, guys, it's a lot more fun than most creators out there are all by themselves. They're just alone. And that's one other thing that leads to burnout. So if we're all having fun, it's one thing too. Congratulations. Cooper! Cooper won! Here, that deserves a bell. Cooper won! You know what? I was wanting to grow smaller seeds like amaranth. Cooper won! I didn't see what you said there. The chat's going crazy. Like amaranth, maybe using silicone mesh medium for smaller seeds. Yeah. Who was that? Cult of the Ducks? Also like this, if you're doing this, right? That's a little makeup pad. That's what I'm trying right now. I've got a load of these growing outside. Somebody said paper towel if you don't want to buy anything. This little 2-inch one, the little shallow one, this fits right in the, so it covers all the holes. Cooper! Look, everybody's saying, Cooper! Cooper! Hey, Cooper. Now all I have to do, now you've got a shipment, all I got to do is I can toss, so you get a couple there, Cooper. And it's a cool community. I just, awesome, cool. Turi, you've got a channel too? Are you so Turi? Everybody's name's a little different on here. Love it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Here goes the giveaway. Most natural fiber should work. Yeah, there's jute. Mary Hen, congratulations. Here, back-to-back giveaways. Y'all like this? As soon as one giveaway goes, we start another one. Here's seeds. Here's seeds. There we go. Getting that giveaway. Can't have enough seeds, right? That's a bunch of top soy. All right, a few more, guys. And a Cooper one, so we can stop for the night if we need to. There we go. CSQ, congratulations, you got another one. Ready, go. Chris, congratulations. I love the cabbage seeds. My rabbits. Oh, your rabbits love the cabbage? Let me show you something real quick. Ready, go. Can y'all see the cabbage down there? CSQ won another one. Congratulations. This is with the self-watering adapter. That's the red cabbage. I think we're out of red cabbage. We'll get some more in. I don't know if I tried to order some more in bulk. We're going to try and get some more in. That's the red cabbage. That's awesome. There's another one behind of it. So we're going to harvest that. If you do that as just microgreens, we like to cut it as microgreens and put it on slaw dressing. A little mayonnaise, vinegar, sugar, salt, right? And then just mix it up. Toss that on your hot dogs and that. It's awesome slaw. And that's something different. Like, so if you do something different like that and your friends come over, you put that on and then you sprinkle some of the other microgreens on it, they'll wonder what the hell is going on, and they'll taste it and they'll be like, wow, that's cool. Love that red cabbage. Yep, looks beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, guys. What number are we on? Ready, set, go. Guess a cane. Got another one. Get your fingers ready, go. 71. CSQ's got another one. Congratulations. Whatnot's not letting me go. Ready, set, go. We can't hear you. You can't hear me anymore, Coop? Can everybody hear me, or is it just Cooper? Cult of the Ducks, congratulations. Everybody give me a thumbs up on Whatnot if you can hear me. Cindy and Jax, yippee. You can hear? Okay. Cooper, you might have to like leave and come back in. Sometimes it glitches like that. Ready? Fingers ready? Guys, I think, what do you think? Up number 75 would be enough? CSQ's got another one. Ready, steady, go. 74. My finger slipped. I'm addicted. I'm addicted too. Shigra, congratulations. All right, one more. Can we stop at 75? You all cool? Did everybody get some? Go. I want one. Gina wants one. CSQ has another one. Do you want me to go a couple more? Getting sleepy. That's cool, Melissa. Yeah, y'all, if you need to sleep, y'all get to sleep. We're going to be back on this weekend. I'll have the other adapters. During the week, we're going to be talking about the social media stuff. I know we talk about a bunch of things. Cooper! Cooper's finally getting in there. We got to ring the bell. Cooper, popcorn update. Okay, I'll show you real quick. Let me do a couple more of these. CSQ. Congratulations. I'll plant a whole lot more of the popcorn too. I'll show you in a second. Island Homestead. So is this another homestead? Do you sell here on Whatnot? If you guys sell on Whatnot, tell people what you sell. All right? Lynn's got another one. That's for Lynn. Lynn's got a little set going. All right, this is 80, and I'll show you the popcorn. Here comes the winner. Shigra's got another one. Travel won the giveaway. Y'all want another giveaway too? All right, give me a second, guys. I'll run a couple more. There's a couple y'all said you didn't get any yet. Hold on one second. I'll get you a couple more. Let me get a giveaway going. All right, more seeds. Seeds or adapters? Adapter. All right, here's adapter. I saw adapters first. Look, the gnome said giveaway time. He knows. All right, there we go. Adapter's going. Y'all getting that? You get a free adapter? Look, guys, YouTube, Facebook, I'm going to sign off for you guys because I keep forgetting you over here. What are these adapters for? Here's the adapters. And we're over here on Whatnot. We're having giveaways. It's like, if you guys, yeah, click, paste. Guys, there's Whatnot. If you jump on over on Whatnot, that's where we're having the giveaway, like back to back. It's been every 5 minutes, hasn't it, guys? All night. So every 5 minutes we've been having giveaways over there. And they're having the auction where they're buying these. These are not for sale on Etsy yet. I might have them up by the week. I'm making a video. And when I do, I'll put them in the Etsy shop and that. But they're getting a cool deal because on Etsy you're not getting like all this. They're getting a bunch of tatsoi seeds. They're getting a pack of the speckled peas, which is this here. Right? So that's what they're bidding on over there. And they're getting it for good price, good deals. So you jump over to Whatnot if y'all are interested in that. And you get a $15 credit. You can go into my shop. If you want to wait until I put these in my shop, you can wait. The credit is good for a month or two, I think. Or it might be indefinite. But you can jump over there. And the link's over there. I'm going to jump back on. I'll be here on the weekend, guys. But I'm going to jump on YouTube, Facebook, and just live stream with y'all without Whatnot one night. Because I keep forgetting you over here. But I'm going to sign out right now. You guys, I'm going to show you the popcorn. Getting that giveaway. And we'll run a couple more of those for whoever didn't get